keys in my hand. I can never understand how never land from a breakup. No.
And both teams going through their pregame rituals, getting loose well before we're underway. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with you. Joining me tonight, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. Our buddy David Aldridge is on the sideline getting stories. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, wing pair will be Sexton and Markkanen. Then it's Collins. Then it's Keontae George. And Hendricks in at the 4 spot. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. Coming into this game, Stan, it's clear who the media thinks will win. We've been reading about it and hearing about it for the last couple days.
Yeah, but Kevin, you know, none of us in the media know what we're talking about. It's just a lot of speculation. And look, it's a cliche, but it's also true. The games aren't won on paper, they're won out on the court, and anyone in the NBA can beat anyone else on a given night.
Which makes me look forward to this one.
Absolutely.
Now, here's Markkanen, following the miss by Miles Turner, and George gets it to go.
And developing that 3-ball shot, George is putting in the work now.
Pass to Nembhard. Nesmith with the bounce pass. Siakam for 3. And it's hauled in by Lauri Markkanen. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the challenges that come with playing against Lauri Markkanen. Coach said you have to know where Lauri is at all times because he's so effective playing off the ball. He's a knockdown shooter and a smart cutter, and he moves extremely well for his size. This team's got a lot of respect for the mobile 7-footer. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's George. After Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple, and George kicks to Sexton. 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Pacers with the rebound. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now, Markkanen following the 3-point attempt by Tyrese Halliburton. George against Halliburton. George, no good. The Pacers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. George against Halliburton. And the layup's good off the glass. Halliburton's got 5 points so far.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Halliburton with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Here's Sexton. And that time, also a missed shot. Pacers leading by 4. For Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But damn, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. And George kicks to Markkanen. From outside the arc, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And you know how hard Turner goes, has the strength needed to work through the contact and finish.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the game. TJ McConnell, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Utah with a change here, too. Clarkson, he's checked in for Lauri Markkanen.
Mind the lane. Mind the lane.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's George. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
Siakam outside. Makes it off the glass.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
A nice shot by George.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. Utah with the ball after Indiana gets the 3. And that one drops.
And this is what Clarkson is out here to do. He's consistent about looking to score from the mid-range.
There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Pacers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Nesmith. And Halliburton subbed in for TJ McConnell. And both free throws good for Nembhard. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now, here's Clarkson. Emard covering. They grab their own miss. Collier off target at the rim. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 10-point lead, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Shot's good by Clarkson.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Pacers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
You know, Stan, when I think of you as a coach, I think defense. So let me put you on the spot as you assess the wing defenders in the NBA right now. Who are some of the top 2 or 3 that you notice?
Well, look, there's so many good ones. My favorite right now is Lou Dort, because he's so strong, he's so disciplined, and he has an amazing ability to use his body even against guys that are a lot taller. He is a frustrating guy for great scorers to play against.
Now, he brought a lot to the NBA, but haven't the Thunder done a good job developing that kid?
Well, they have, and look, they've got other great defenders too, like Jalen Williams.
So on the floor for Utah, Lauri Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Mills, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3 spot.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Jackson passes to Halliburton. Markkanen pulls it in. Jazz trail by 9.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
And Kessler throws it down.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
To the paint. Toppin passes to Mathurin. He sinks the 11-footer. Mathurin's got 4 points in the quarter.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Now, here's Clarkson. 5 on the clock. A step-back shot here. Pacers with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. And now it's an 11-point Indiana lead.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And that one drops for him. Markkanen's got 5.
Hey, look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
Halliburton looking around. Nailed from three-point land. Halliburton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pacers. Utah's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Markkanen. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 12. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana converting.
high IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. Naismith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Deep, Collins. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin passes to Nembhard. Back to Mathurin. Pass to Siakam. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Rise and fires. This is Siakam's attitude off the catch. And with these results, you understand why.
Here's Hendricks. Naismith covering. Kessler passes to Sexton. Looking to end the run. Shot by Collins, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal, that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that's tremendous.
David, he is. Thank you very much. Good, Siakam. Jazz trail. Collins to the mid side for Sexton. To end the cold streak. Nembhard grabs the board. Pacers leading by 18. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Collins, and it's slammed in by
Defensive control.
Executing at a real every format.
He wants to talk to it. There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Right side, Collins. Pass to George. They get it back, and George with the stuff.
doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Nembhard's shot is good.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
A teardrop layup falls off target. And so it's Indiana controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I got gold up in my teeth, but ain't no need of flows. The only time I'm in DC, I'm up in Prima Dog. She say that she see me on TV, this hustle easy, dog. You know we just keep it easy. We can't trust the law. People testing, asking questions, gotta tell them no. And this profession can't address them. Haters, f*** them all. Haters, f*** them all. Brand new keys in my hand, I can never understand how never land from a breakup, no. Brand new keys in my hand, I flash the whip, she understand I'm the man, had to take my time to beat a ball.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process for him.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Halliburton with the steal. And they're running. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are two loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
Pass to Hendricks. Wants to get it to Collins and does. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Sexton. Halliburton for 3. Utah with the rebound. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Left side, George. Over Halliburton. Misses off the right iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Putting on the hard hat there. Give Turner credit for staying locked in on capitalizing no matter what.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Outside, Sexton. Bobbed up there for Collins. Turner with the steal. Now, here's Neesmith. He's tightly guarded, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So, it'll be Aaron Neesmith shooting. Is on Colin Sexton. The Pacers have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Collins, a screen on Halliburton to the inside. Here's Markkanen. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Siakam outside. Back to Halliburton. Sinks the triple. Halliburton's got 18 points in the game.
And I'll give this to Halliburton. He's been in attack mode all night.
Sexton the pass to Hendricks. Inside, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
A big like Turner, just using that height inside, it's almost a lost art.
George finds Collins. Pass to Markkanen. Back to Sexton. Collins setting the pick for Sexton. Shot clock at 6. A 3 ball. The Pacers pull it in.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Now, here's Markkanen. He has 7. Back to George. Siakam against Markkanen. And no good that time. And so Siakam will bring it up for Indiana. And Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
And it's important Sexton makes those. The more he hits from outside, the more the floor will open up.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
Ain't focused on no haters. My keys turn to fobs. Can't use this elevator. You gotta check and dog. You know I'm top flight. My dog's by my side. I'm sleeping good at night. My partner down the ride. Cause she ain't got no license. This life is such a ride. I swear it's so enticing. You gotta try it out. Gold all up in my mouth. It's just a symbol of status. Can never wear it out. When they might cop me a paddock. Can never wear it out. Boy, what is you talking about? I send my thoughts into the sky. Living how we living on my knees, asking why. 24/7, we just try and make it by. 24/7, I'm just trying to stay fly. Any, meeny, miny. what's up with you, know? What's up with them cookies? What's up with you, though? Catch me in your city, they might book me for a show. Sickness, if you're needy, I might be your antidote. Eeny, meeny, miny, meeny. What's up with you, know? What's up with them cookies? What's up with you, though? Catch me in your city, they might book me for a show.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Utah's on defense. McConnell scanning the floor. Mathurin passes to Jackson. Kessler with the rebound. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with is infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
Greg Collins Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
He misses the free throw. Brown is checked in for Indiana.
Please don't entice me. They wanna fight me. Outcome not likely. No, I think it's better to grow. I think it's better to know. Chasing all this money, it come in.
Good on the second free throw.
My hustle match my flow. Come be my centerfold.
The Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. McConnell kicks to Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Up top, Mathurin. Just 5 on the clock. Utah with the rebound.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Nice job by Clarkson moving the ball there. His coaches would like to see a little more of that.
McConnell against Sexton. Bounce pass from McConnell.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
Yeah, you got to keep going at him. You don't want to leave any hope for a comeback.
The Pacers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And that one falls for Jackson. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Pacers opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Walker Kessler is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it sends the ball in at the small forward. And it's Shepard missing. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, incredible effort from Clarkson on that play. Willing to give everything to make it an N1 opportunity.
Williams, he's checked in for the Jazz.
school with the paint dripping. You turn your neck and your dame missing. This real game don't play scrimmage. We serve green, don't play tennis. That little money can't talk with it. You talk, we talk business.
Dan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves as a coach?
Oh my gosh, Kevin, that would be a long list. But the two biggest would be this. I think number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, you're not running back on defense, things like that. That I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again. And then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those were things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. It's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
And it's the Pacers with the ball. Jordan Clarkson missing his last shot. Jackson, a screen on Clarkson. Down low. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now, here's Clarkson. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And the slam by Williams.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Outside Jackson. Pass to McConnell. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now, here's Clarkson. Here's Sensabaugh. Looking for Markin, and he gets it there.
And you know what? He's a great player to run the pick and roll with. I mean, he operates really well in that set, and all he needs is a little bit of daylight, and the young fellas go.
That one drops for him. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And that's the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yeah, teams do everything they can to protect against it, but at this point, all you can do is hope he's not gone for too long.
Halliburton's checked in for T.J. McConnell. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Back to Clarkson. Markin and down low. Toppin's there.
Playing with aggression inside. At times, it's like Markkanen is daring the defense to foul it.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Some changes for Indiana. Jarris Walker, he's checked in for Toppin. And it's Brown in for Halliburton. Markkanen drops them both.
And Markkanen is showing the aggressiveness you like to see in a guy with his skill set. Somebody who doesn't lack confidence when he shoots the ball.
To the middle. The jump hook. The rebound by the Jazz.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Mathurin against Markkanen. Outside Mathurin. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And using that body to his advantage. Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
Now, here's George. Pass to Collins. Stolen by Jackson. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Collins against Mathurin. It's good.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, top man is going for the jugular.
Sexton dishes to Collins. Jazz passing it around. Collins setting the pick for Jordan. Over Shepherd. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Here's Mathurin. 1:58 left to play in the final quarter. On the wing, Walker. Pass to Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. And the first one drops. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Feeling like more, that's more to death. Watch out, more, they think I'm Manny Fresh. Real big, I'm a fucking broad, they can't pay respect. Everything come with calls if they ain't finna set. She don't know that we got it low, she try and intercept. How can I get involved? She don't come correct. Snake niggas, we chop them off, but they don't pay their debts. I do not pick up calls, you gotta send a text, my nigga.
That one is no good. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Jazz. Pass to Collier. With the drive and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shoot 2.
I knew if I took this pack, my haters like more, that's more to death. Watch out, more, they think I'm Manny Fresh. Real big, I'm a fucking broad, they can't pay respect. Everything come with calls if they ain't
no good on the free throw. And Indiana making a change here. Weissman's checked in. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here.
I do not pick up calls, you gotta send a text, my nigga.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Mathurin passes to Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Toppin. And once again off the mark by Indiana. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hendricks. The putback, and Collins is right there. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Pass to Furphy. Back to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. Misses from short range. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks, on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.